Let's see what is the next question trying to say. Find the ratio in which point P, K7, the coordinates are being given to us, K, 7, divides the segment joining A, whose coordinates are known to us, B, whose coordinates are known to us. Also find K. So, I had mentioned in the very first problem, what did I say so? What are the kind of sums which can come in section formula? That either the coordinates is what we are supposed to find out at that particular point which divides the line segment, or any one of the coordinates of the line segment, or for that matter, find the ratio. So here the question is to find out the ratio. In the previous question, in the first question, we were supposed to find out the coordinates of point P and the ratio was given to us. And here we need to find out the ratio, not the coordinates of that particular P is given to us, both the coordinates. We are being given only Y coordinate. We are supposed to find out K also, which is the X coordinate of that particular point. Children, how to solve these sums or problems based on this nature, right? I'll give you a very simple technique. First of all, draw the figure. Draw the figure, what exactly the figure looks like. So the figure says that we are having a line segment. We are having a line segment A, 8, 9, and B, 1 minus 2. B, 1, 2, not minus 2, 1, 2. Point P. So I really don't know what exactly the ratio is. I'll say point P here, whose coordinates are K, 7. So let me say x1, y1. Let me say x2, y2. And let us say this is nothing but x, y. What we need to find out this time, m, n. We need to find out is m is to n. Now children, what I want you people to understand is this. Find the ratio in which point P dash divides the segment joining A and B. Also find K. So, but naturally we are going to make use of section formula. The question arises after writing the section formula, what are we supposed to take? X coordinate or Y coordinate? A very simple answer. Whenever a ratio is to be found out, I'll tell you what are the permutation combinations, what are the type of sums which can come. What are the types of sums which can come when we are supposed to find out m and n. So I shall tell you everything. Whenever we have sums of that nature where m and n needs to be found out, say ratio needs to be found out, there exist 3 types of sums. How many types of sums exist, children? 3 types of sums. One is both the coordinates will be given to us, right? The point which divides the line segment, right? Both the coordinates of that point will be given to us, and we are supposed to pick up any one. That is, in my purview, according to me, is type 1 sum. Then what is type 2 sum? What are the type 2 sums? What type of type 2 sums? When we want to find out m is to n. So type 2 sums belongs to that category which is this, where one of the coordinate of point P will be given to us, and the second is what we have to find out. One of the coordinate will be given to us and the second we need to find out. So problems of that nature, we have to pick up that coordinate which is given to us. So we will pick up y because x is unknown, right? And what is the type 3 sums? Where one will be 0 and other will be unknown. One will be 0 and other will be unknown. Sir, what makes you say that one will be 0? That point either has to lie on x-axis or has to lie on y-axis. I will teach you that sum also. So children, what is the summary of the last 1.5 minute session? The summary is that whenever we have sums in which we need to find out m is to n, how many sums, how many types exist? 3. What is type 1? Where both the coordinates are being given to us. We need to pick up any one. Mind you, you need not pick up both. Any one. You will get the right answer. Type 2 sum. One of the coordinate being known to us and the other being unknown to us. One known, other unknown. We always need to pick up the known one. Right? And what is type 3? One will be 0 and the second will be unknown. Right? Or second could be 0 and first one is unknown. That means 1 0 and 1 unknown. We always pick up the 0 first and then unknown can be found out. Right, children? Just keep this in mind. Whatever I said as type 3, we will give you one sum. We are going to. So let's start the sum as, what's the solution? We write down our solution as, let A 8 9 identically equal to x1 y1, b 1 2 x2 y2. Let p k comma 7, which is nothing but x comma y, divides line segment AB in the ratio m is to n. We need to find out m is to n by using section formula. By using section formula. Now, what coordinate will I pick up? X or y? I shall pick up y. Why will I pick up y? Y is known to us. What coordinate shall I pick up? Y. Y is known to us. X, if I pick up x, is not known to us. X is in terms of k. There are many who might be thinking that, sir, k is what we need to find out. Agreed. Agreed. But once we know m and n, once you know m and n, not before that. Because if I take right now k or x coordinate, k is also unknown, m and n are also unknown. We cannot proceed. So that's the reason I said pick up that whose coordinates are known. So I shall pick up the y coordinate. So what is a y coordinate? Y coordinate is given by my2 plus ny1 upon m plus n. So y coordinate known to us 7. M we don't know. We are here to find out m and n. So m as it is. What is y2? Y2 is 2. N we don't know. What is y1? Y1 is 9. Upon m plus n, that also we don't know. Now this m plus n, when gets multiplied with 7, so what will I get? 7 into bracket m plus n is equals to 2m plus 9n. Said and done, open down this, 7m plus 7n is 2m plus 9n. What next, children? Take all m's together, take all n's together. 7m minus 2m, 9n minus 7n. 5m is equals to 2n. We want m is to n, so m by n is 2 by 5. That is m2 is to 5. M by n 2 by 5. M is to n 2 is to 5. So we got the first answer. Find the ratio. Having found the ratio, now we are supposed to find out k. And what is k? X coordinate. So once again apply section formula with what? X coordinate. So also we'll write down here. Also same lines. X coordinate of that is this time mx2 plus nx1 upon m plus n. mx2 plus nx1 upon m plus n. M known to me, n known to me, x1 and x2 are already known. So x coordinate is m, which is 2, m, which is 2, x2, which is 1, n, which is 5, x1 is 8, m plus n, 2 plus 5, x coordinate 2 plus 40 by 7, x coordinate is nothing but 42 by 7. Mind you, what is x coordinate? K. What is x coordinate? K. So if you want, you can write down from here itself. You can write down everywhere here itself that x coordinate is nothing but k. K. And here also k. Finally, the answer is 7. 1 times 6 times k equals to 6. Therefore, the value of k is 6. And if they were to ask what is the coordinate of point P, I'll write down that also. The coordinate of point P, the coordinate of point P, though not asked, is nothing but 6 comma 7. The coordinate of point P is nothing but 6 comma 7. As simple as that. I hope you have understood the types which I told you when we have sums of nature, where we have to find out m and n. Right, children?